Shumbratado. Thakajunu Dhim-Thaki taDhim-Tha kaDhim-Tha Dhim-Dhim Tha dhi-kinathom-Tha 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 dhi-kinathom-Dhi. Welcome to today's episode of Konnakol 2020, the video series in which every day of the year I show you something about Konnakol, that is the vocal percussion tradition of South India. I am Carlitos from Slovenia, and today is June the 29th. And maybe because it is a Monday, or maybe not, who knows, I decided to start a new Korvai series today. So what you just heard a few moments ago was a Korvai in Adi talam, rendered in Chaturashranada in Madhyamakalam. So very simple. This is the most common subdivision I have been using in this channel so far. And also the length is quite short. It was only 2 avarthanams, or 64 aksharas. But normally you would already know this, that when I show you something that is so simple, things are gonna get complicated pretty soon, but not today. So this is, as I said, the beginning of a new Korvai series. And in order to get started, I would like to show you the structure now. And here it is. So we have A, B, C, D, E in the first part of the Korvai, which incidentally is called Purvangam. And then the second line, it is 7, 1 gap, 7, 7, 1 gap, 7, 7, 7. That is, of course, a tirmanam, a very simple one, but also in terms of the Korvai's structure, this is the uttarangam part of it. Just, throwing it out there, all this terminology, because, it's important to some degree to know it. And how are we going to perform this? Well, look at the legend here. As you can see, each letter in the top line has a way of being performed. And what's interesting is that this is a classic reduction, because take a look at the numbers between brackets, right? It starts at the top, the phrase for A, which is 6 aksharas long, and then the next is 5, then 4, then 3, and then 2. Because what we are doing is we're taking one phrase, which is dim, at the end of the phrase for A, and we are prefixing it. First with 4 beats, then with 3, then with 2, and then with 1, and then with no prefix. So the phrase for A is Thakajunu Dhim, B dhi-ki-ta-dim, C taDhim, D taDhim, and E dim. And all the sevens, regardless if we are reciting 1, 2, or 3 in a row, are performed in the same way, which is dhi-kinathom, a classic way of doing so. And of course, the one gap is simply silence. And here is the transcription. As always, I like using colors to indicate where all these phrases start and end. So at the top, you have in green what we count off before starting. That is the typical half a cycle of Adi talam. And then what I colored are the different phrases. So the A is in red, the B is in orange, the C is in yellow, the D is in light blue, and the E is in purple. And then the tirmanam, the second part, it's all in white. Because I really wanted to pay attention to this, especially considering what's going to come tomorrow and the day after. But gremole popuchasi, we'll get there when we get there. So now we are ready to recite this. So if you want, you are welcome to take a screenshot or press the pause button and go and try to study this on your own time. Or if not, you just join me at your own pace. So whenever you're ready, we start. Thakajunu 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 Dhim-Thaki taDhim Thakajim taDhim-Dhim Tha-dhi kinathom Tha-dhi kinathom Tha-dhi kinathom Tha-dhi kinathom Tha-dhi kinathom Tha-dhi kinathom-Dhi. Something really interesting there, which is the very first 7, that is Tha-dhi kinathom. Since you have right after it a pause for 1 akshara, what it turns out is that the first 7 and then the first 7 after that, which is a part of a group of 2, they're both on the downbeat, which is something that doesn't happen all the time. So it is dhi-kinathom, 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 dhi-kinathom. Well, that's no longer downbeat. Anyway, enough for today. Have a look at this nice little Korvai, and it's gonna get very interesting very soon. Thanks a lot for watching. You are always welcome to leave your comment using the YouTube section for comments, or Instagram or Facebook, to subscribe to my YouTube channel, to like my professional page on Facebook, because those things kind of help with, extending the reach of these videos. But if you don't do that, don't worry, we are fine. Thanks a lot again for watching. I have been Carlitos from Slovenia, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.